whether it's Queenscliff, whether it's in the Manly or surrounds. It's been such a popular hub for locals, whether it's investment purposes or whether it's an owner-occupier situation. You can't go wrong in these scenarios here today buying and what the reserve is. So, as said, ladies and gentlemen, we wish everyone the best of luck. These are the rare apartment, villa-style, house-style apartments that come to market that are hard to buy. And they're here. We've had a lot of parties through the open homes. We are dealing with a few parties in the lead up to auction who aren't quite in a position to bid unconditionally. They're hoping, like everything, it doesn't sell today because they want to renegotiate back in after auction. So what that means is if you're here and you're registered, you've got an opportunity. After auction, we go to all parties. And when you come to auction, you need to be ready to sign the contract and pay the deposit. We've got a few of those parties who aren't in a position to sign a cheque here today, but happy to talk out of auction conditions. So I'm going to open it up right now and ask for an open bid to get me underway. Who would like to be the first bidder? 20 of 80 Crown Road in Queenscliff. And where would you like to be to start? Make it really awkward and stop talking. I'm a local Northern Beaches guy, and I don't, because I'll keep talking because I know how hard it has been. It has been extremely difficult to buy properties like this. And now, obviously, the process of buying a property at the moment, people are saying it's taking a little bit longer. And yes, I understand and I agree. But these are the ones you will look back on in time and say, I wish I had that one in my portfolio. Great return from a rental. Mark was saying about a rental opportunity. So you tell me what you want to pay. Guide's been one too. It's been very popular. So what would you like? What do you think's the best offer to start us here this morning? Happy to hear all bids. Got realistic owners, and with what's been selling and with the reserve that's been set, we've got a great opportunity for a buyer here this morning. So I think, and if not, we're okay with if no one bids, that's fine. So what we will do after that is we do go back to the parties who are intending, obviously, to make an offer after the auction, and we go back to the whole market. So best if you're here, and even if you haven't registered and you've got an opportunity to bid, we can register you any time during the process. So opening bid, 20 of 80, Crown Road in Queenscliff. Any suggested bids? I can start, but it's more fun when you start the bidding. So I can make a suggestion, but the guide's been 1.2, so I mean, it's a very, very realistic guide. And with what's trading at the moment, whether it's Queenscliff, Freshwater, or surrounds, you'll be hard struck by to find a property like this. As big as this, in a complex like this, no common walls, corner setting, huge outdoor entertaining area, beautiful size, bedrooms, living space, opening bid. If you want to register, if you haven't registered, guys, you want to register, it's fine. If anyone would like to go, let me know. Okay. So what I'll do is, then if everyone's waiting for me to make it easier, I'm happy to make it easier. I'm happy to keep talking. I'll make my vendor bid known. I've got one vendor bid, and I'll do that now. No shock value of where that is, right at the guide, 1.2. So we've been very open, very public with everyone throughout the campaign. Bid stands at $1,200,000. Can I call the bid back in at $1,250,000? And very clear instructions, ladies and gentlemen, from my owners. If there's no bid over $1.2 million, I'm going to park it to the side and pass it in, and then we re-enter those negotiations with the parties who aren't here, and obviously the parties who are here. We know there are parties here today intending to potentially make an offer, and it's all up to you if you're registered to have a go. If you haven't registered, that opportunity can happen right now. We can register you during. I'll call it 3 times. If there's no bid over $1.2 million, I'll pass the property in. We are still under auction conditions till midnight tonight, which means out of auction, we'll go back to everyone, including everyone here, to make it fair. But if you get a deal struck before midnight, it's still under auction conditions. So I'll call it in once, second at $1,200,000 if there's no late bids or late registrations. Third and final call for a bid over 1.2 million, which is bid's been made. Nothing yet, so that's fine. Just double checking. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is $1.2 million. We've run the process for everyone coming here this morning, which is exactly what we wanted to do. We are dealing with a few parties that said in the lead up. Now we can go back to that part. Those parties have passed the property in at $1,200,000. Can't thank you for your spirited bidding. But I can definitely thank you for coming on a beautiful sunny day because we haven't seen the sun for quite some time. Look, in all seriousness, if you're going to be disappointed if you see a sold sign put up on the board very, very soon, I wouldn't leave the property. We've got a very realistic vendor. We've got a very realistic reserve price. We do have buyers on the property. You said some are taking a little bit longer to get deals done at the moment, but opportunities and properties like this, if you're ready to go, don't wait till everyone's ready to make offers because that's when you get into a bidding war. So we see it happen all the time. If you're ready to go and you're here to make an offer, we're under auction conditions till midnight. We'll hang around for a little bit longer here. Thank you so much for coming. Jess, Mark, and our team here from Novak Properties, and Nathan, thank you for coming. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you.